some of the seeds starting for my cut flower garden. This is going to be so fun. I have some fillers. We have silver dollar eucalyptus, hare's tail grass. Those will be some of my fillers. I also have some Salmon seal that I have already planted. All of my notes to make this go quick. I also plan on planting some cosmos, some echinops, and some scabiosa. I expect those to be pollinator based. Those, I believe the echinops can be a perennial. Some other ones that I'm hoping to make some bouquets with would be some Campanula. I have the lavender, white, and they're both a champion series. I have snapdragons. I have for categories 1 and 2, I have the lavender and the apricot. Those are cool weather. That's going to be the start of the show. And then I have for categories 3 and 4, I have the Madam Butterfly bronze. I have yellow, Potomac yellow, and Potomac apple blossom. I'm also going to start some bedding flowers, the geraniums, which are the apple blossom. I'm keeping it real simple. I do have that video coming next. I also am planning on some Procut sunflowers for the warmer weathers, which will go with my level or category 3 and 4 snapdragons for the warmer weather. So I have Procut sunflowers, which are the plum, orange, and the gold light. Then also zinnias are excellent for the summertime. I have a salmon rose, aurora. I have ballerina. I have regular rose, just plain rose, and I have yellow flame. Those will also be the hot weather. So cool weather would be category 1 and 2 of the snapdragons, and the campanula, which I have the champions. Those are excellent for many more stems. I have the snapdragons, also lavender and apricot. Those will be my cool weathers. We'll see how this all plays out. I want to enjoy a cut flower garden for myself, for taking to the nursing home, for my church flowers. If I can grow them successfully, then I'll work on selling them as well, and working on my succession planting. Now my sunflowers and zinnias, I'm going to go ahead and start those inside so that I have a plant to put out. The sunflowers can handle some of that cooler weather, and then they will take off once it gets warm. And in zone 8A, North Mississippi, wow, it is going to warm up so fast. Well, follow with me as we plant some geraniums. I have everything ready for the geraniums. Use the last of my Jiffy seed starting mix, and then add some water. Bring it over so you can see. Add some water so that we can have good wet soil. Now, I don't want any soil to be dripping wet. We just want it to hold its mold. I'm going to also include earthworm castings because these geraniums are going to sit for a while, and I'm putting them in a big enough container, big enough pot so that they can do their thing where they are. I am using Johnny's seed. I'm using the Maverick apple blossoms. So they're a very light, whitish, pinkish. They recommend putting them in bedding. So they're not a cut flower. They recommend starting at 9 to 11 weeks before planting out. So I'm going to plan to just put them in here. I should be able to plant them out late April, let them grow real big, and then keeping the soil moist after germination. They do not need any light to germinate, according to Johnny's Seed. Johnny's Seed offers instructions on the back of their package. So you can take it one seed pack at a time and know exactly what they need. No dripping water, and it should hold its mold. I think I'm going to add a little bit more earthworm castings. Make sure I have that in the area. Okay. I don't need a label. I'm keeping it simple for myself, and I am doing all of the same flower. You will need a humidity dome. Again, you do not need light to germinate. Let me pack this in. I think that because my cells are so big,
I think I will do 2 seeds per cell. Holding its mold. Johnny Seed also offers a resealable package. And in this pack is only 25 seeds. And it only wants 1/8 of an inch of covering. Okay, so I'm going to, it only wants 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to be very careful covering these. And then some vermiculite on top to help helping to prevent from fungus, help the moisture retain, and also adds a layer of depth to your covering. So just think about that if you're going to use some vermiculite. Helps a little bit with gnats, maybe. I don't know that I have seen a great deal of help, but we'll just see how this works. After it's covered, then I'm going to spray it in, wet it down. Keep them moist. I'm going to put a humidity dome on top. Johnny also puts how much germination rate they have, and it was 90% germination rate. Last tested was November 25th. Some of the seeds I got were higher than 90%, and some were 89%, 80%. Now, to prevent gnats, you would cover it with some neem oil. And then add your humidity dome. And it's on just right. It does not need light, but I'm going to put it where the rest of my lights are already on. As soon as they pop through, turn on your lights. Follow for more.